Welcome to this exclusive production of Concho Sports Network. Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network is brought to you by
From San Angelo Stadium, San Angelo Lakeview High School football 2021 is on the air, live and streaming on Concho Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast of Lakeview Chiefs High School football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. After a slow start to the 2021 campaign, the Chiefs are officially on a roll. After wins over Brownfield and a win at home, homecoming night over Fabens, 28-8, they are ready for a 3-game winning streak. We can forget the past because the Lakeview Chiefs are back, and they have one more tune-up before the showdown with Fort Stockton to kick off district, and that is tonight in front of the hometown crowd here at San Angelo Stadium as your Lakeview Chiefs take on the Whitefaces of Hereford High School. San Angelo Lakeview against Hereford in non-district action tonight, live on Concho Sports Network. Thanks for joining us. My name is Darren Prater. The Concho Sports crew is here. Shay Harris manning the controls, and J.D. Raggio is joining me tonight for our pregame show brought to you by Pixelcast Media. And J.D., nice to have you along. It's been since soccer season we've gotten to work together.
Yeah, it's been a little while, but definitely nice to be back on the call with you, Darren.
Absolutely.
And definitely a good game that we got in store tonight.
We sure do. This is a good team that Lakeview is facing. They come in at 4-2. We'll talk about them coming up. But as for Lakeview, started off 0-4.
Yeah.
Didn't look good. They had the losing streak. Don't want to bring that up too much. But it's a winning streak now. That's what we talk about, and it could be 3 tonight. Wins over Brownfield on the road, a dominating win, and a win over Fabens last week at homecoming.
Yeah.
They're looking good. And the thing is, in most of their games, scratch the Snyder game, they're in the games.
Yeah.
And if not for a few mistakes, they could have won them.
Yeah, and definitely the last 2 weeks, you've sort of seen the defense pick up a lot for the Chiefs, having allowed 0 points and then 8 points respectively in those last 2 games. Before that, they were allowing more because at the year they're near like 24 or 23 points per game at this point in time. The last 2 weeks, the defense has really picked up because that offense is going to be there. This offense is electric. Like you said, against Snyder, Snyder's a really good team, so they were held pretty hard on that one. But other than that, that offense has always been there, and if this defense can continue, these Chiefs are going to be dangerous.
We'll be back with more on the Pixelcast pregame show after this on Concho Sports Network.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium as we prepare to hear the Lakeview School song. Lakeview Chiefs football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union, and this is the Pixelcast Media pregame show as the Chiefs get ready for one final non-district tune-up tonight against the tough Hereford Whitefaces. Darren Prater and J.G. Raggio here with you. Hereford is 4-2. They have a good record. Coach Adam Naren's squad was 3-7 last year, but they did beat Lakeview 34-15, so the Chiefs will be looking for a little payback here in front of the home crowd tonight.
Absolutely.
This year they have wins over Caprock, Bushland, Plainview, and last week they beat a tough Andrews team.
Yeah, they're sort of in the same boat as Lakeview right now, sort of coming off one loss that was a pretty good loss, then 2 wins in a row, so both teams looking for that 3-game winning streak.
Absolutely. That 40-32 win over Andrews, a big momentum builder for them, and winning record. Dumas, Pampa, and Canyon are also in their very small 4-team district, and they will kick that off again next week. Their offense is balanced. They keep defenses on their toes, is what Lakeview coach Hector Guevara said. They like to run the ball, but they will surprise you with the pass.
Yeah.
And we see the Whitefaces come down the ramp here, ready to come out onto the field. We'll be joined by the boys in blue in just a few minutes. They have their maroon pants on, the white jerseys with the maroon numerals. Avis and Budget Rent-A-Car bringing you your players to watch tonight. And the defense, we really want to talk about them. Let's start off with Josh Torres on offense, a strong runner. He had a couple of touchdowns last week, including an 18-yarder to kick off the scoring. And Jacob Chapa, that's the kind of kid you want on your team.
Talk about a versatile weapon.
I mean, he's not big, but he hits big, and he's hard to bring down, too. Yep. You know, his dad played for Lakeview. He's got the legacy. It means something to him. He can play any position. Chapa hit Wyatt Henry for a touchdown pass last week, but let's not forget Cade Henry. He plays quarterback, too. He's pretty darn good. He hit Chapa. On fourth down, they kept a drive alive on a 31-yard pass to Chapa. On fourth down, so they convert, keep the drive alive, and then Torres does the rest to get the touchdown. Now, the defense really did a great job last week. Players to watch on defense, Juan Ortiz, he recovered 2 fumbles. He had a 57-yard interception return that set up a Torres touchdown on the next play. So J.D. Salgado forced the fumble, and Fabens was on the 17-yard line of Lakeview at the time.
Yeah.
So it was at the exact right time. Tavin White, we can't forget him. He intercepted a pass at midfield in the third quarter. Players to watch from Avis and Budget Rent-A-Car for Lakeview. I also want to mention Devastian Manley. He had some catches last week, and he's somebody they may want to get a little more involved in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good at running after he makes the catch.
Yeah, very important player to Lakeview, but while you're talking about that, just sort of that defense, forcing those turnovers, I think turnovers is going to be a huge aspect here tonight. Because if they can cause turnovers, that defense can continue doing that, give this offense more chances. There's no saying Lakeview can't come away with this one.
Is it me, or is this a fun team to watch?
It's very.
They're scrappy. I'm rooting for them.
You never really know what to expect on offense because everyone can play everywhere.
They had a defensive interception from one of the linemen last week, and he outran the ball. It went behind him, and they still got the fumble anyways. You never know. On the other side of things, quarterback Gerardo Garcia is the field general for this Whitefaces squad. He has over 100 yards and is thrown for a touchdown. Miguel Carrillo will do most of the running tonight. Bryson Lopez and Tommy Suarez are very good on the ground. Plus Garcia, he has 40 yards on the ground and several touchdowns as well. The receiving corps, you'll look out for Tommy Suarez, Noah Brown, and Hudson Wood and Haven Valdez. They'll have them involved in the game quite a bit. Linebacker Morris Pendlebury is their tackle leader. He has 5 solo tackles. He's a hard hitter, and he's got a little speed, too. Safety Devin Casillas has 4 solo tackles, and Darren Tapia is their sack leader. He has 3 sacks on opposing quarterbacks this year. So they're stout on defense, but the offense will keep you on your toes. Avis and Budget Rent-A-Car, keys to the game tonight. Well, as we were saying for Lakeview, they can't turn the ball over, for one.
Yeah, definitely the turnover game, and who wins that is going to be one of the key contributors to who ends up winning this game.
Now, they've had some problems with snaps and communication on snaps to where they've had good drives going, and the drives stop because of small mistakes. The quarterback has to run the ball down behind him and fall on it. They have to stop that. So no turnovers, no mistakes, play soundly on special teams. Now, Coach Guevara this week said that they really need to work on rallying to the football.
On the defensive side, I feel like the past 2 weeks they've been doing a better job of that, as they've only allowed the 8 points in 2 games.
Right.
But like you said, probably at the beginning of the year, it's something that they struggled with. But that's definitely something that you want to see your team all the time, because you never know when someone's going to break a tackle. But as long as you have more people there, you can always be there to stop it. And that's just really an effort thing, and that's one of the 2 things you can always control: your attitude and effort. It's an old coach's saying right there. So that's one of the things they definitely can control.
And these Lakeview kids have great attitudes, and they always give their best. Coin toss happening right now. Kickoff is coming up next. The pregame show has been brought to you by Pixelcast Media. Our broadcast tonight presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Let's get it on. Lakeview, Herford tonight. Herford has won the toss. They will defer, so we'll see the Lakeview offense first when we return after this on Concho Sports Network.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events.
The boys in blue are out on the field. The pride of the north side, the Lakeview Chiefs, looking to make it 3 in a row tonight as they take on the Whitefaces of Hereford, Texas. Lakeview and Hereford ready to go. You see the Chiefs in the blue and white, Hereford in the maroon and white, and the white jerseys and maroon and white helmets. Welcome back to the broadcast. It's presented tonight on Concho Sports Network by First Community Federal Credit Union. Our opening kickoff is brought to you by Shirts Landscape. We are ready for some action. From the San Angelo Football Officials Association, your officials tonight, John Kellermeyer is the referee, Clayton Hare at umpire, Bradley Petty is the head line judge Alex Huggins, and the back judge tonight is Morris Smith. As we see the Lakeview drill team all bedazzled and heading up into the stands to get everybody fired up tonight. Jacob Chapa, a huge weapon at quarterback. He's fun to watch, just like this team. He can play any position on the field, really. And like I said, he's the kind of kid that you want to coach. He will definitely be a factor in everything that goes on tonight on the field. It's a little warm outside, but there's no wind to speak of. It's really a nice Friday night. It feels like it should be Saturday because last night we had Central play in here.
It does, very much.
And all day I was thinking that it was Friday. And I was looking at the scores last night, and I'm like, well, why in the world are there no scores? It's Thursday. Not many people are playing.
Like you said, great weather out there. 88 right now is what I have. I think it's a little bit cooler than that, especially on the field in the shade. But, yeah, no wind, which is perfect for these teams looking to high fly it on offense.
Still a bit warm this time of year before the sun goes down in the West Texas sky. Let's play football, boys. What do you say? Lakeview, Hereford. Let's get it on. Alfredo Mendoza kicks it off for the Whitefaces, and the fair catch called for. And they have it at the 30-yard line. That is where they will set up shop. Alan Salazar with the fair catch for the Lakeview Chiefs. From Concho Bail Bonds, your starting lineup on offense for the Chiefs: Alex Alcantar and Jimmy Chapoy, the tackles. Chet Short, John Cepeda will be the guards. Joshua Torres at running back. The quarterback right now is Jacob Chapa. We'll see Cade Henry in there as well. Starting lineups from Concho Bail Bonds. And they are all over Torres on the first play. That will be a loss for the Chiefs as the Whitefaces converge to bring him down. Sorry, that was Salazar.
Yeah, Torres and Salazar both back there with Chapa to start out the game. Yeah, like you said, it's going to be interesting to see maybe a drive-by-drive or quarter-by-quarter what quarterback, what personnel they have out there.
Absolutely. You know, Chapa can catch passes from Henry like he did to convert that fourth down last week. Here's Chapa. This time it goes to Torres. He's tripped up near the line, and he will get a few yards out of it. Whitefaces very alert on the play as Morris Pendleber. He's one of the leaders on defense for this team. Pendleber will get that tackle for the Whitefaces. As Chapa looks to the sideline, see what Coach Hector Guevara and the staff have drawn up for him. Offensive coordinator Daniel Mejia doing a fine job with these Chiefs, working two quarterbacks, kind of seeing who works for what. And the last few weeks, it started clicking. Jason Anderson is at the top of your screen, a very good receiver as well. Chapa keeps it, and Chapa does what Chapa does. He runs, and when you hit him, he keeps running.
And it's a great thing to have such prominent running attack when you sort of mix through those quarterbacks. Someone like Torres with 68 attempts so far on the year and almost 350 yards, probably has eclipsed 350 yards just by what he's done here today. That's always something that can help sort of ease the mind of the quarterback, not having all that pressure on them.
Absolutely. And if the Whitefaces don't contain him and let him run around, he can make plays for sure. Not that time, though. And once again, Morris Pendleber, he's tough. He wraps up Chapa, throws him backwards And the Whitefaces defense is fired up.
I think that was a 4th and 1.
Yeah, they got the stop. And that's a real good momentum builder for Hereford as the offense gets ready to come out onto the field. Yeah, Pendlebury's tough. I mean, that was a big hit.
Yeah, that was really good because that's a read option there by Lakeview. So pretty much what Chop is doing there is he's reading that defense, and he's going to either give it or keep it, whichever one sort of looks more open. And that time, fortunately, chose wrong, and Pendlebury, like you said, was there to stop that one.
And that's a hard decision to make when you have guys wanting to knock the snot out of you at the same time. First play, the QB takes a hit but gets a pass caught. That was a good one in tight coverage on the play.
Yeah, it looked like one of those leading receivers you were talking about, Tommy Suarez, with the completion. That's sort of one of the things that you're looking for as a coach. Once you get a big play, like that 4th down stop, you're looking to take a shot right afterwards. Sort of just keep pounding it onto that team. Imposing your will, if you will.
Absolutely. And the Chiefs may be regretting that little gamble on 4th down. It's a Texas Bank first down and a high snap to Garcia, who's going to run it. He also wears number 3. He's inside the 15-yard line. Defensively for these Lakeview Chiefs, your Concho bail bond starting lineup, Juan Ortiz is at nose guard out of the 3-4. Antonio Ronquillo and Elias Talamentes, 2 all-stars at end. Linebackers Josh Torres, J.D. Salgado, Tavin White, Ricky Ramirez. Your corners, Wyatt Henry and Brandon Cruz, Jacob Chapa, Lucas Mary, the safeties tonight. Concho bail bond starting lineup. Here's a run to the left side, very close to a touchdown. It's going to be down at the 2-yard line. So the Whitefaces are in scoring position here early. It didn't take them too long as well. Tommy Suarez, the running back, only a junior, and here he is inside the 5. And that was a good heads-up play by the defense to stop him, keep him out of the end zone, not give up on the play.
And early on, the Herd is moving, imposing their will on this Lakeview defense.
Looking good on the line of scrimmage, too. Handoff, not anything there for Tommy Suarez. This time, it's Torres that put the stop on him.
Yeah, that was a great job coming from that outside linebacker in the 3-4. Just coming in, you'll see him at the bottom of the screen right here. Waits, and then it just attacks. Made sure the quarterback didn't get it. That's a textbook play by him.
And that was a really good, nice tackle. Got right in there, wrapped him up, stopped him. Didn't let him escape. So line of scrimmage is what they gave him. 2nd down. Garcia from the shotgun. Another high snap. They better watch out. Here he is again, and this time he will not be denied. That is a touchdown. Brandon Cruz tried to get him inside the 1, couldn't wrap him up. The Hereford Whitefaces strike first blood. Tommy Suarez from 2 yards out. It's 6-0 with 8:37 to go in the first quarter. Hereford on top early, and that was a very nice little efficient drive from the Herd.
Yeah, it was a really good job there by the quarterback, Garcia, to just keep that ball where they could do something with it, because like you said, 2 snaps in a row almost that could have been really deteriorating for this drive, but he kept them playable.
Extra point is good. It's 7-0. We'll see if the Chiefs can answer. You're watching Lakeview Chiefs football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We'll be back after this on Concho Sports Network.
For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Best Tech's 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Companies is well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you.
Schertz Landscape kickoff from Hereford comes down inside the 5-yard line. It will be returned. Brandon Cruz heads toward the sideline, gets about to the 21-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So Cruz, about a 20-yard return, will set up the Chiefs moving left to right. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Texas Bank first down. Well, it's 7-0. Hereford moved right down the field and scored thanks to a Suarez 2-yard run on second down. He had a long run that got him down there. Extra point good. It's 7-0 with 8:14 as we're just underway here at San Angelo Stadium. Darren Prater and J.D. Raggio with the call tonight. Good night for Texas football. Here's Torres met at the line, and that's where they will stop him. They do very well on that defensive line.
Yeah, so far for the Chiefs, 5 plays and 5 runs, so almost waiting to see when we'll get that first pass from them. Because if not, I'm sure the Herd's perfectly fine with just sending 8 guys in the box, and they've stopped them pretty well so far.
Yes, they have. Led by Pendlebury, he's a major team leader. And when he hits you, he hits hard. You look for him to come off the edge here. They'll go the other way. There's that pass, and it's incomplete.
Almost intercepted. 39, Eric Lucio, just sitting in his zone at the linebacker. Almost had his hands on that one.
Got to be careful. Don't try to force it. Chapa loves to make plays. You just got to be smart about it. He does have really good football mentality and knowledge. They'll send a man in motion and throw. Another throw going long and incomplete. That will bring up 4th down. That was Wyatt Henry he was trying to hit on the sideline, and he hit him for a big pass last week that set up a touchdown.
That's not a bad throw. If you're a coach, you like that throw because that's one that only your receiver can catch. Of course, a little bit upset because you throw it out of bounds, don't really give your guy a shot.
Mm-hmm.
But Lakeview definitely going to have to get something going here on offense in their next drive because haven't really had anything yet, and they're going to have to punt to that dangerous Herd offense.
You can still take away something good. No major mistakes on snaps, turnovers. You know, if you're going to go 3 and out, just don't make it any worse than it has to be. And they've done that before, but they've gotten a lot better at it. Rallying to the ball is what Coach Hector Guevara said they need to work on this week. And they certainly need to, trailing 7-0, and now the Hereford Whitefaces come back out onto the field.
You definitely need a big stop from your defense here because receiving the opening kickoff, letting them score right after, going down 2 scores would be pretty tough here, especially in the first quarter.
7:35 to go. They'll have a Texas Bank first down to start off at the 41-yard line. Gerardo Garcia. Hands off. Suarez is stopped dead in his tracks at the 41-yard line. That was a good stop there by Tavin White, the inside linebacker for the Chiefs.
Yeah, really good stop there because Suarez was sort of the go-to guy on that first drive. Had that catch, a couple long runs, and then he ended up punching it in.
Mm-hmm. They're going to have to deal with him a lot tonight, for sure. Tommy Suarez, Marcus Acosta, Miguel Carrillo will all be running the ball. Braden Mendoza, Noah Brown, Dominic Perales, and Hayden Gonzalez. That will be the receiving core for these Whitefaces.
A little pitch and then a really nice stop. The junior, Elijah Stone, hits him right at the line off a little pitch at the quarterback. To Brown there.
It's 3rd down. Time for the North side to make some noise in their blue and white. They will go with 4 in the flight pattern. Suarez stands to the left of Garcia.
Lakeview showing a little bit of pressure here, looking like they're going to bring 5. Maybe we'll drop a couple off into coverage because it is 3rd and looks like about 9.
Omar Sanchez is the center snapping the ball. Barely escapes, in trouble, and down goes Garcia. There's a stop for the defense, and they rallied right to him.
Yeah, J.D. Salgado, the senior linebacker for them, gets the sack on the play. They did end up bringing that pressure. Hereford couldn't do anything about it. 4th down, huge stop by the defense.
Offensively, Dayton Delosier, Kobe Palomares, Eddie Ramirez, and Aiden Arias will round out the offensive starting lineup for the Whitefaces. Brought to you by Concho Bail Bonds. And it's time to punt. See if the Chiefs can generate some offense this time. 3 and out the first possession. Punt is away. Caught and returned. He's going to try to reverse directions. And he doesn't get much further. Lucas Mary on the return there. And Lucas Mary will set up the Chiefs at the 27-yard line. Their second offensive series of the night. First one not so much. They tried a few passes and didn't connect. But early on, you know, you correct those things later on in the game. A pass that's a little off can be just right later on.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go with 4 receivers, 3 left, 1 right. Torres gets the handoff. Left side, he is met in the backfield and picked up and thrown to the turf. Going to be a loss on the play as Eric Lucio, the linebacker, the junior, put the stop on Torres.
I think this drive's going to be really important for this Lakeview offensive line to sort of almost get themselves mentally prepared that they can move some of these Herd defensive linemen, because right now you could see on that last play that looked like 26 just set the edge for Hereford, and that sort of forced him to go even further around, which was not really a good thing. 2nd and 13 now, 3-yard loss on that one.
Chapa's going to throw again. This time they connect. Just past the 45-yard line. Gio.
Looked like Adrian
Pablo.
Flores. I think it was Adrian
Flores.
Yeah, him and Jason Anderson both down there, and Adrian Flores brought it down.
Great job, because that was in a crowd too. That was they tried the pass to basically the same place earlier. Chapa drops the snap, but he picks it up and throws long, and it's too tall, incomplete.
Looks like he's
Adrian Flores.
It looks like he's just rushing it a little bit. If he could just hold on to the ball just a second longer, allow that separation, put it in that same spot, that's a pretty good throw. It looked like he just rushed that one a little bit. They're sort of going with almost, it looks like wide receiver screens, but then they're sending the guys that are supposed to be blocking on double moves, and sort of got them on that first one, but the second one missed just by a little bit.
Manley and Flores wide left. Anderson will be to the right. He will Chapa out of the shotgun, has Torres standing to his left. Anderson goes in motion. Here's Torres, finds some room on the right side of the line, and a Texas Bank first down. Now they are in Herd territory thanks to Torres, and a great run for the first down.
And that's great to see, especially if you are over there on the Lakeview sideline, because if you can run and you can pass, the defense doesn't know what you're going to do, keep them off balance, and then it'll open up more holes just like that.
This Whiteface team has 2 interceptions on the year from Duque, the senior. And he returned it 30 yards after he intercepted it. Got to be careful. Here's Chapa moving around. Chapa in a crowd, and he, wisely tried to throw it away, but it had a chance at a pick.
Definitely got to be, it was a good idea to throw that one away. It looked like there was nothing there. We definitely have to throw that one 2 rows deep into the stands instead of almost getting it picked off.
Zevin Gonzalez dove for it, just hit the end of his fingertips. 2nd down and 10 now for the Chiefs, trailing 7-0 here in the first quarter. Moving the ball, though, at the Whiteface 41. Flores in motion. Handoff Torres. There's nothing there for Torres, and once again they converge on him with Jose Solorzano, the junior, getting to him first.
You can see the Lakeview Chiefs offensive line, they're all in 2-point stances, so no one has their hand on the ground except for the center with the ball. That's sort of almost telling you that they're more of a pass-heavy team, because they're always in pass sets, and that can affect the rush game sometimes. They can get out easier, but that time to no avail.
Eric Alvarez is dangerous on defense. The junior, he was in on that tackle as well. Man in motion, that's Manley. No, Anderson. Throw again. They're throwing to the near side long quite a bit, trying to make something happen, and nothing there again this time. Wyatt Henry had a big reception last week. Again, couldn't connect.
Yeah, the senior for Hereford, Gavin Urbanzik, with a great pass breakup on this one. It's like a lot of verticals, so the Herd has to stay true to their keys, and these defensive backs have to stay back.
They're seeing something on that right side down the field that they want. They've only connected for 1 so far. Tiffany Sellers Realtor bringing you our timeouts tonight, and that's the first one for the Chiefs. We'll take it too. You are watching Lakeview Chief Football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We'll be back after this on Concho Sports Network.
You can depend on shirts.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
The sounds of Friday night in West Texas. Welcome back to the broadcast, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Lakeview Chiefs football. Chiefs trail 7-0 in the first quarter. Chapa keeps it, and he is hit head on. Oh, man, he's looking for the semi that just hit him. That is Penelber again. Boy, he packs a punch, and he stops Chapa right in his track. Chapa bounces up. Tough kid.
Yeah, the senior linebacker has been all over the field so far in these 3 possessions. Huge stop here on that 4th down, and the Herd will take back over on offense.
Yeah, he was coming in on that blitz from the left side, and he made just a little adjustment, ran right into him. So it's 1st and 10. Chiefs don't convert, and here come the Whitefaces again. The Herd. And great field position, too, 45-yard line. The Chiefs did get into Hereford territory, move the ball a bit. It's encouraging.
Looks like Suarez up the middle for a couple on 1st down. Nice job there. It looks like Juan Ortiz Talamontes and I believe 44 Andrew Rivera is also into the game for Lakeview.
They'll have Brandon Cruz lined up at the bottom of the screen at cornerback. 3 in the flight pattern. Suarez stands to the left of Gerardo Garcia. Handoff up the middle. And Suarez is tough. He tries to spin out of a tackle. They will stop him at the 50-yard line. Tavin White ended up making the tackle on that play.
Yeah, it looked like they had a really good opportunity to get him in the backfield, but a couple guys missed. It's almost sort of like called a peanut play. Quarterback going one direction, running back standing there, and then he waits and goes the other direction. Has the defense coming one way, and then he just slips out the other way, and it worked pretty well for them. Got a couple yards, but a nice tackle there by White. Brings up 3rd and 5.
If not for Tavin White, that could have gone for a lot more. Snap from the shotgun. They've had some high snaps tonight, but that one's fine. Suarez will get the screen pass, and he is into Lakeview territory at the 47-yard line.
Nice
Run
tackle.
out of bounds by
Derek Taylor.
Derek Taylor, yeah, the junior defensive back.
And Garcia is a lefty back there.
It is 4th and 2, a little over 2, I think. So everybody's going to go for it all night tonight. We're just going to. What have we had? 1 punt?
Yep, 1 so far.
2 receivers top, 1 bottom on the short side of the field. And now they will do a
Herd, if you will.
A Herd, yeah. I don't know what to call that. That is a 1st down.
Yeah,
Texas Bank 1st down is what we'll call it.
Yeah, quarterback sneak just came up under center real quick. Basically all these offensive linemen just get in a flight pattern and everyone just pushes forward. Worked really well for him there.
Yeah, I'm so used to not seeing quarterbacks get under center. You know, it's rare these days. Even out of the flex bone and the wing tee, they have a little short shotgun version. Garcia wants to go with his left hand, his left arm. He throws it long inside the 10, and it will fall incomplete. Braden Mendoza, the senior wide receiver, was the intended target on the play.
I think if you're both coaches, you're just, when you get your quarterback on the sideline, tell them to just calm down a little bit, settle into this game, because both of them are, looks like rushing things just a hair. Because it looked like he had Mendoza there. A little bit of a step on the inside, just missed him. Just tell them to calm down, play the game that they know how to play. And I'm expecting these offenses to come out with something.
He's got to settle down. You know, you trade punches a little bit, and then you bring the real battle on as you get more comfortable and settle down a little bit. Gerardo is going to throw. Deep overthrown. About 3 yards overthrown for the intended target, Braden Mendoza again.
Yeah, almost a rinse and repeat of that other play, but on the other side of the field.
Yeah. And again, those passes, if they put a little too much on early, may settle down later on.
It is always good to miss long than to miss shallow, though, because if the defenders are sitting there, that's an easy one. So,
13 seconds to go, first quarter. It is 3rd down and 10. Chiefs need to get a stop here and put them in a position where they don't think it's wise to go for it on 4th down. Always good when the other team helps you with a penalty, though. Hasn't been an issue yet. Rush coming. And Garcia throws. It is too short this time, incomplete as it hits the turf before it gets to the intended receiver.
And that's a crucial rush there, because if you see up there on the top of the screen, number 2, Brown is wide open right at the sticks, and that would have been a 1st down for the Herd. Instead, it's 4th down. And is this a punt that I'm seeing? Yep.
All right. Well, that's what they wanted to do. Put them in the situation where it's not a good idea to go for it on 4th.
Play the field.
Yeah, play field position. There you go. Lucas Mary is back to receive the punt from Devin Cassius. And it will bounce into the end zone. We'll bring it out.
Devin Cassius punt goes out of the back of the end zone.
So here we go again. Offensively, nothing much. A good reception, but not a lot for the Chiefs so far. We've got to get that cranked up, and that's going to be the end of the first period of play. The Hereford Herd lead the San Angelo Lakeview Chiefs 7-0. You are watching Lakeview Chief football live, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We're back after this on Concho Sports Network.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
San Angelo Stadium, Lakeview Chiefs football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks for joining us. Lakeview Chiefs in front of the hometown crowd after a nice win over Fabens at homecoming last week. They trail 7-0 as we start the second period of play. Handoff right side and a little room to run out past the 26-yard line. Salazar. It's Alan Salazar on the carry, the senior. 2nd down, Chiefs.
Super important to get that running game going, especially early on in this drive. Really open up those passing lanes for Chapa.
2nd and 4 with trips to the top of the screen. And off Salazar, we'll get a few yards out of it. A tough run just right up the middle. Just grinding it out. You can check out all kinds of fun things on Concho Sports, including the Wall Hawks tonight against TLCA. You can watch both games at the same time if you want to. Taking on TLCA tonight, getting ready for the big showdown against Jim Ned.
They got a big one next week.
Against number 1. Chapa gonna keep it. Chapa lowers his shoulder and fights for a few extra yards, as he is known to do. And that is a Texas Bank 1st down. Jacob Chapa gets it for the Lakeview Chiefs.
I think that might be their first 3rd down conversion so far tonight, so that's big. Starting. I know they've had a couple 1st downs, but definitely their first 3rd down.
And you know what? Last week, that was something that they did well, converting on 3rd downs. Chapa running for his life, but you know, he can handle it. Throwing long, and it's incomplete. Tried to hit Flores on the sideline.
Looked like he threw that one into traffic, but it almost looked like it came all the way through and hit Adrian Flores in the hands. We'll see it here on this replay. First, Chapa, great job of eluding the rush there.
Yeah, you know, he's very hard to contain and hard to bring down despite his size.
So that one looked like it got deflected there just at the end by Zevin Gonzalez, number 6.
Second down and a very doable 2 yards. Chapa running. Chapa in trouble. He is sacked. Guess who? Morris Pendelberg got him first, along with Jose Solorzano, the junior.
Chapa got out last time, but this time, like you said, going into Pendelberg, not as much luck, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, Pendelberg has a vendetta going tonight. I mean, he's possessed. He's like, you can run, but you can't hide on that one.
You can run, but just don't run this way.
Yeah. And he's fired up.
And on 3rd and 20, Lakeview is going to have not many options. You're either looking at a screen here or maybe just run up the middle and see if you can get anything going, because they're going to be playing prevent back there. Maybe you run a flood route up to the top, sort of have 3 levels going.
Yeah. Just don't make any mistakes and make it worse. Look at Chapa go. He's past the 30, out to the 34-yard line, and it will be 4th down. Good, smart play there.
Got a pretty good amount. Like 13, 14 yards on that one.
Yeah.
They went for it once on 4th down, but I don't think they'll go for it again here. I think they just punt with the way the defense is playing right now. Sort of just play that possession game like you said.
That's probably a good idea on their own 33-yard line. So Torres is in to punt. Brings the snap under control, and the punt is up.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, it was. Now it takes a bounce and will be returned. A little bit anyway. Hudson Wood was looking for the ball. It bounced. He's turning around like turned to 360, couldn't find it. One of his teammates did, though, and got a few yards. So Lakeview, the defense did their job last time. See if they can do it again with 8:50 to go in the first half. Close one, 7-0. Chiefs have yet to get on the board, though. They're going to have some big plays tonight.
Yeah, definitely. The offense struggling a little bit, still a little bit cagey so far to start this game out. Haven't really been able to spread the field and really have the high flying going. And granted, neither is Hereford. The first drive's pretty good. Other than that, not much.
Here's a run to the outside. He escapes one defender. Noah Brown will get to the sideline before he's brought down.
Yeah, both defenses have held up pretty well so far. Noah Brown, like you said, found about 8 yards there on first down. It's a good 9 on that one.
So 2nd and 1 for the Herd. Yeah, they've done a good job getting penetration into the, the offense and getting to the backs. Of course, the Whitefaces got the sack. 2 receivers right. Gerardo Garcia, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Hands off to Suarez, his main weapon, and here's why. Well, Suarez is across midfield, runs into a crowd, still going, and he will have a Texas Bank first down, this time in Lakeview Chief territory with 8 minutes to go in the first half. Whoa, the ball was on the ground, and Big Blue has it. I did not see that. There was a crowd around it.
Josh Torres with the recovery there, and we talked about that turnover game. It's going to be very imperative here. And yeah, like you said, didn't really see the ball pop out, but it definitely squirted free and was recovered there by the Chiefs.
Good heads-up play by Torres. And Suarez credited with the fumble. Chief offense back out, and the field general wearing number 3, Jacob Chapa. He has the Lakeview family heritage to defend as a Lakeview Chief.
Brings Durio into the backfield.
Yeah, Brandon Durio is back there. Now they run a reverse. Brandon Cruz, look out, 40, 30. Brandon Cruz could go. One man to beat. He's not going to get him. Touchdown, Chiefs. We were talking about big plays. There's a big play. Touchdown, Brandon Cruz on the reverse.
Does look like unfortunately, there is
some
flag? Laundry on the field.
No.
Not sure where it is. Not seeing it. Maybe there at the end. Yeah, it does look like there was a hold on the receiver, but what a play. Big play, unfortunately eliminated by a mental mistake there by Lakeview.
Gavin Urbanzik inside the 5 made the dive. Couldn't get him. Holding. Oh, me. Now, right there's your costly penalty.
And it was Manley. Downfield, one of the last lines, the receiver. What a play by Lakeview, and it all comes to naught.
Oh, man.
But then again, that might have sprung it. Might have sprung the big play, but didn't look like too much, but looked like he definitely got a little bit of him.
Well, they know they can do it against this team. Throw as Chapa is under pressure, and it will just go out of bounds. They were all over him that time. He wisely got rid of it.
Man, what a play call on that last one, though. They brought Durio into the backfield, everyone moving right, hands it off, coming back around left. Man, that's a real killer of momentum for the Chiefs, because you're like, man, huge, 42-yard touchdown, and right back to where he started.
But the offense is still on the field. Salazar left side, and he is thrown to the ground roughly by Alexis Rubio, the defensive lineman for the Herd.
That's sort of the tough part about running that read option. Is sort of, you see at the end, Chapa was trying to almost pull that ball, and instead of just having Salazar hit the hole, he had to wait an extra second before getting going because of that read option, and that sort of allowed that big defensive lineman to grab a hold of him.
They hit pretty hard when they grab you. This fired up Herd defense. You talk about how the offense will keep you on your toes, but this defense is tough.
I think they need to get Cruz involved again with that speed on offense. I don't even see him.
Right.
I haven't really seen him on the field other than that one play.
No. Chiefs just called their second charged timeout with 6:50 to go. It's 3rd down. Tiffany Sellers, Realtor at 949-5575, bringing you our timeouts tonight. We'll be back after this. You're watching Lakeview Chiefs football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Find out more at aggressiverealestate.com.
Innovative.
Dependable. Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly.
Committed.
Punctual.
Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At San Angelo Stadium, 7-0. The Herd of Hereford leads your Lakeview Chiefs. Lakeview on the move. It's 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down here in the second quarter. Chapa heads to the sideline. In Herd territory, 40, inside the 40, and he will have a Texas Bank first down. Jacob Chapa.
Big first down conversion at that, because that keeps this drive alive.
Good job by Chapa. 6:43 to go in the second quarter.
Start wondering when we're going to see potentially Cade Henry out there for a drive or two. I haven't seen him quite yet. I know Chapa's going to be out there the majority of the time.
And he certainly surprised Fabens last week. Henry throwing to Chapa on a 4th down. Salazar gets the call this time. Inside the 35, still going to the 31-yard line.
At first, didn't look like there was much up the middle. See on the replay, it looked like everything was crowded. Kept those feet moving and got 6 on first down.
Jose Solorzano, the junior linebacker, tried to take his head off. Luckily missed. 4 in the flight pattern this time. He'll have Salazar to his left. Linebackers, cornerbacks playing soft. Here's that long pass, and it's caught! Into the end zone for the touchdown. It's Adrian Flores on the throw from Jacob Chapa. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That's just a one-on-one. You're telling your guy to go win, and he sure did. Flores, here it comes again. Chapa talked about missing him long a little bit. This one hangs in the air just a little bit. Flores comes back, beats it. Looks like
that was
Ciceronis to that one. Yep.
Let's see. The defensive back, the junior Vincent Cisneros, he came back and lost his footing. The extra point, no good. Well, it'll be a 1-point game. 7-6. Hereford still leads it despite the Chapa de Flores touchdown. You're watching Lakeview Chief football as the lights go crazy, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
As the Chiefs come back out onto the field after Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout, that leaves them with one. Hereford has all of theirs. Schertz Landscaping kickoff, after the touchdown. The Chiefs do have one timeout. Whitefaces have all of theirs with 6 minutes to go. And a 7-6 game due to a missed extra point by the Chiefs. But what a touchdown. What a throw. Chapa hits Flores inside the 10-yard line, and Flores does the rest for the touchdown. Put the Chiefs on the board. Schertz Landscape Company. Kickoff up. And returned with some speed. Somebody get him. Noah Brown, the senior, on the return with good field position for Hereford at the 40-yard line. That's where they will start moving left to right.
Looked like he had a chance to take that one all the way if it wasn't for one of his own teammates that he ran into towards the end. But you're okay with that if you're the Chiefs. But 40-yard line to start your drive is not too bad for Hereford.
Chief defense, the first possession for Hereford, they scored, but Chief defense has done a great job since then. Stopping them on a 4th down, the 3rd down stop, which they did well last week. Here is the short throw, and it will be a decent gain out to the 50-yard line. That's Noah Brown, who did the kickoff return.
Keep feeding him right now, especially if you're going to get that off coverage there from Lakeview. Easy 11 yards there.
That's a Texas Bank first down in Chief territory. Whistles blow, somebody moved or motion. We'll see what the decision is. Well, they didn't get everybody set, so they will move them back 5 yards.
Trying to go quick sometimes can hurt you. With the receivers out there are the ones that were not set, seems like.
Our referee tonight, John Kellermeyer, San Angelo Football Officials Association. Here's
Beautiful
the throw.
Pocket.
Garcia had plenty of time, and he throws deep down the field, throws an incompletion.
Mendoza had a chance to rectify that penalty that he just got and unable to haul that one in. Great job by the Herd offensive line there, giving Garcia plenty of time and a great pocket to step up in to make that throw.
Braden Mendoza, one of his favorite targets. He will be wide to the bottom of your screen on this formation. 2 backs. Gerardo Garcia is going to take it upon himself this time. And wow, he was tough to bring down. They finally do after a Texas Bank first down inside the Chiefs 40. That'll be at the 35-yard line.
A couple guys had a shot at him. Looked like almost there by Telemontes. And then Salgado had a chance. Just kept fighting through it and got a first down, almost 15 yards on that play.
Elias Talamantes is very good. He doesn't miss a whole lot. He just got a little away from him, out of his grasp. 2 backs stacked. And off to Suarez. Suarez makes a move and heads to the outside. Tackle missed. Tackle made finally inside the Schertz Landscape red zone. And it was, let's see here, Chapman.
And you can see right here, watch 19 Torres. He's got outside contain, just attacks the inside, and unfortunately allows Suarez there to get to the outside, and he's the last line to contain, so there's no one else there until you get to the defensive backs. Good thing Chapman was back there to prevent the touchdown.
Here's Suarez again. He has a guy knocked down in front of him and tries to reverse directions. And a couple of blue jerseys are all over him, including Torres.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. You see here, you'll see the outside contain. 7 keeps him inside. He has to go right back to the inside, and that's where all your guys are. Great play there by the entire defense on that one.
So Torres had him. Brandon Cruz comes in to help mop up, and Brandon Cruz have a touchdown tonight if not for a holding penalty. Chiefs showing blitz on 2nd and 10 inside the Schertz Landscape red zone. And there's a completion out of a tackle and inside the 5 for a Texas Bank 1st and goal.
Lucas Mary knocks him out after Brown broke a couple of tackles. Looked like Torres had a chance at him. Brown broke a tackle there.
Noah Brown is the guy that caught the ball. Noah Brown has 43 yards, he had 43 last week in a touchdown against Andrews.
And the quarterback sneaked, not this time. 2nd down.
2nd and goal, Chiefs defense holds strong.
I bet Hereford's going to do it again right here.
Probably. Omar Sanchez, that's like a big offensive line.
Yep, here they come again.
Under center, close. I think you got it.
No call yet. Yep, touchdown. He's in there.
Touchdown, Hereford. Their 2nd touchdown of the night, and they will increase their lead.
Looked like Lakeview got a pretty good push off of the initial snap, but then a 2nd effort there by Garcia. He's in for the 2nd touchdown of the day for the Whitefaces.
Gerardo Garcia, his 1st touchdown of the night as quarterback. Extra point on the way, and it is good. So Hereford, the Herd, lead the contest 14-6 with just under 3 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We'll see if the Chiefs can answer when we return after this on Concho Sports Network.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Gerardo Garcia, the quarterback for the Hereford Herd, scores from a yard out to increase their lead. They lead your Lakeview Chiefs 14-6 with 2:52 to go in the 2nd quarter. We'll see if the Chiefs can answer after the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. First Community Federal Credit Union presenting our broadcast of Chiefs football tonight on Concho Sports Network. The Schertz Landscape kickoff is up and returned by Torres. Doesn't go far, though. Just a few yards on the return that time. That was Wyatt Henry on the return. Just a few yards. And now the Chiefs offense led by Jacob Chapa back out on the field.
And this is going to be a big drive for Lakeview because they received the kickoff to start the game. So that means Hereford is going to receive beginning in the 2nd half. So they really need to get some points up on the board if they want to go into halftime tied, which is something that I'm sure Coach Guevara is looking for.
And it would be disastrous if Hereford could get the ball back and score on that opening possession. So the Chiefs want to eat some time off the clock, get some more points on the board, and they head into the locker room. They could head in with a tie. Here's Chapa. Good running from Chapa across the 30-yard line to the 34.
Quick replay here. They'll probably be in 2-minute mode, but you'll see Chapa pulls it on this one. Great job using his blocks. Looked like he was going outside. The defender spun out there, and then he gained up probably about 8 or 9 there. 2nd and 2.
Chapa will keep it. Fake the handoff, that read option, and he gets a Texas Bank first down for the Lakeview Chiefs.
Yeah, almost the exact same kind of play. A little bit more of an outside stretch that time, but Chapa pulls it again. Gets the first down, 2 minutes, 6 seconds and counting. Chapa's got 26 yards on the ground today.
He's completed, what, 1 pass, I believe, so far? Torres is wrapped up and in trouble, and he will be brought down quickly by the Herd defense.
I think he's got at least 2 completions on the day because he's got that touchdown and then one on that second drive.
He's attempted a few. Chapa looks to the sideline. Coach Mejia giving him the marching orders for the team. 2 of 9, 54 yards and a touchdown tonight for Chapa. That'll be the 3rd and final timeout for the Chiefs. They go ahead and take it, and we'll be back after this Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. You are watching Chiefs football, Lakeview High School football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Hey, we are back at San Angelo Stadium. No timeouts left for the Chiefs. They just called their 3rd Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. They try to run a reverse, and this is going to be disastrous. Well, his name is Morris Pendlebury. Have you ever heard of him?
You've been at this game tonight. You sure have.
Yeah.
They went with that same. This is the same play that they scored the touchdown on that was called back. Cruz had to keep going back, and then had a nice meeting with Pendlebury.
At that point, you wish you were in Super Tecmo Bowl and could run in a circle to avoid the defenders. Clock operator instructed to put 1:05.
Yeah, Hereford calls the timeout because they're going to look to put some more points up on the board before halftime as well.
Hey, we want to let you know real fast during the Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout for Hereford, leaves them with 2. Concho Sports Network content, these live broadcasts that we do, this little outfit we got going, are produced by San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media, and we are really keen on doing this because no one in San Angelo can match the experience and expertise in live streaming and video production that Pixelcast Media brings to the community. If you want us to get involved and get your story out to the world, call us at Pixelcast Media or just want to do an event in San Angelo. Call 261-0651. That's 261-0651 for Pixelcast Media. 14-6 on the clock here at the stadium. We're minute 5. They had to reset.
Looks like Cade Henry in quarterback.
Henry is in. Henry across the middle, and it's incomplete.
And sure enough, is that Chapa that he's throwing to right there? That is Chapa that he's throwing to.
Same target he hit last week on the 4th down. So incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10.
And now it'll be 4th and 10 as Henry transitions from quarterback to long snapper for the Chiefs.
Torres will do the punting duties. Now keep in mind the game clock says 1 minute here at the stadium, and that's what we're following. Whoa,
this was blocked.
It is blocked. Oh, me. And Chiefs will get on it inside the 5-yard line. We'll see who, I think Devin Casillas. Number 4. Chapa, of course, he's always going to hustle. He got on the ball, but
A good heads-up play, but like you said, it looks like there's 53 seconds on the game clock, and Hereford at the 2-yard line with 2 timeouts.
Well, like I said, they score here and get the ball in the second half. Not good. Ball is at the 2. Texas Bank first down, first and goal. Garcia got the call the last time. This time he gives it to Suarez, and he is swarmed by blue jerseys back to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Josh Torres, the first one in there, getting that initial hit. Great job off the right side. You'll see right here, boom. And then the rest of the team rallies to the ball. They know this is a huge opportunity for both teams. If the defense can get a stop here, and if Hereford can punch the ball in.
Yeah, big Juan Ortiz, Antonio Ronquillo, the nose guard and defensive end, big guys. And again, nowhere to go.
Looked like 99 that time. Big Antonio Ronquillo is the one in on that one.
And now Hereford will take their second timeout of the half, Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. You are watching Lakeview Chiefs football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We're back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Best Tech's also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Best Tech's 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
San Angelo Stadium, you are hearing the Chief faithful making noise. It's 3rd and goal for the Herd. Lakeview Chiefs have stopped them dead in their tracks the last 2 plays. Quarterback Garcia hit as he throws, and it falls incomplete at the 9-yard line. Josh Torres hit him as he was about to release the ball. No receiver around it. It's 4th down.
Like, really good job. Juan Ortiz almost hopped off sides there, but great pressure again. Josh Torres looked like they might think about throwing the flag. It looks like there is, in fact, a flag on the ground.
Did Coach Nairn talk him into it? Like the Midland coach did last night? Well, they're having a little discussion about it.
Could be intentional grounding.
Could be.
Didn't get outside the tackle box. Ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I know Coach Nairn's not arguing for intentional grounding.
Because if it's 4th down,
the official game clock is at 10 seconds. And Coach having a word with our referee, John Kellermeyer. Okay, it is timeout Hereford to keep the clock from running out. It's a Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. And intentional grounding to boot, loss of down. The ball will be on the 16-yard line. Don't get all of that.
Yeah, 4th down, still 4th and goal from the 16. That actually opens your playbook up a little bit more, because when you're super close, you can't run really deep routes. I'm expecting them fully to go for this here.
Well, I'll tell you, the Chiefs did a great job on the line of scrimmage, and they 3 plays in a row. 2 stopped them dead in their tracks. Then they got to the quarterback on 3rd down and caused him to just throw it away and get the penalty.
Yeah, head coach for the Herd, Adam Naran, probably not very happy about that penalty call, but
no. Here we go. It's time to get loud at San Angelo Stadium on a football Friday night. Chiefs defense standing tall. 4th and 5. Kicking a field goal, not something they think is an option. Throwing to the end zone, tipped in the air. It's incomplete, and the Chiefs defense holds.
That is such a huge hold by the Chiefs defense. I believe that was number 9.
Good old Lucas Mary.
Oh, Mary missed it, but it looked like Brown missed it as well. Just a little bit overthrown, and the Chiefs get out of this one unscathed. Only 5 seconds left. I'm sure they just take a knee or run it here to get into halftime.
Oh, let's throw it up. No, let's not. Let's get to the locker room. And defensive coaches kind of have their hands full for Lakeview because, first of all, Morris Pendlebury he's something they're going to have to make some arrangements for in the second half. Coach Derek Allenbar, the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs, I'm sure he'll make the proper adjustments to try to neutralize that weapon. Here's the kneel down from Chapa, and that's going to be the first half. Chiefs defense holds strong. Good momentum builder as they head to the locker room. Coach Guevara's crew, 14-6. The Hereford Whitefaces, the Herd, lead the Lakeview Chiefs here at halftime, 14-6. Should be a good second half. Coming up, we will have the Pixelcast Media halftime show. We'll recap the first half, give you some thoughts, plus some musical entertainment featuring the Lakeview Chief Band. That's all coming up at halftime. Right now, let's take a break. Chiefs football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We're back with halftime after this on Concho Sports Network.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic,
Innovative,
Dependable,
family values,
Faith.
Trustworthy,
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty,
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly,
Committed,
Punctual,
Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month. with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
San Angelo Stadium on Friday night. Welcome back to Lakeview Chiefs football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We are at halftime as your Lakeview Chiefs trail the Herd from Hereford 14-6. Still a nice defensive stand at the end of the second quarter. 14-6 Hereford in this non-district tune-up. Welcome to the Pixelcast Media halftime show. I'm Darren Prater. J.D. Raggio is alongside. Here's how it all went down. Let's lace you up on the scoring here. Suarez, 2 yards on the first possession for Hereford. They were very efficient, just marched right down the field. 7-0 after the extra point. Suarez, the 2-yard run. We've seen him a lot tonight. Torres got a fumble for Lakeview. Got the ball back for the offense, and they hit pay dirt finally. Adrian Flores on a pass from Chapa to get the Chiefs on the board. Unfortunately, the extra point, no good. So we were at 7-6. And then in the second quarter, it was a 1-yard run from Garcia, Gerardo Garcia, the quarterback, to put Hereford up by a little more. Extra point made it 14-6. So the Whitefaces get inside the 5-yard line toward the end of the second quarter, and Lakeview basically makes a goal line stand. Second down, nothing. Third down, nothing. Fourth down, incomplete pass. Yeah, good job. And that's how we ended up.
We almost thought this was going to be sort of like an offensive shootout at the beginning of the game, and it's been almost the complete opposite of that. You can see the team stats up here. Barely over 200 yards combined, 126 so far for Hereford, and Lakeview has 96 total yards. Both teams pretty balanced, right at about 50 yards passing. Hereford leads in the rushing category at 76 yards compared to Lakeview's 42. But I've had my fingers on two guys, defensive players. It's Josh Torres for Lakeview. Made some big stops, especially on that third. I think it was second and third down, got a rush, got the pressure.
He did.
And then on the other side, Morris Penelber. That dude has been wrecking everything that Lakeview has been trying to do. This has been such a defensive game so far. Lakeview with the 1 turnover so far in the game. Trailing here 14-6, but like you said, that goal line stand to go into halftime, that's got to feel really good for the Lakeview defense.
And to stop them when they're inside the 2-yard line like that, the defensive line, the big guys up there, Ron Keogh did a great job. Juan Ortiz, Elias Talamentes up front, getting that push and moving them backwards, getting to the quarterback, causing an intentional grounding. So he had to get rid of it fast before Torres smashed him. So that is something that's going to build some momentum for the defense as they come out to play for the third quarter. And the defense needs to get rested because Hereford will get the ball as they come out in the third.
Yeah.
They won the toss and deferred. So we got to get that stop and get back in this game. Unfortunately, the extra point, missing an extra point can come back and bite you right in the hind end later on and could cost you the game. So it's little things like that that make a big difference. Hopefully they can get back in this thing.
Yeah, it can. Lakeview's offense struggled in the first half, to say the least. They'll definitely need to get back on track. When they start running the ball, they've ran a lot of vertical routes in their passing game. I'd like to see them throw some more short, intermittent routes, not just sort of launching it down the field, just really get the offense going. And if they are able to do that, I'm sure they'll get more points up on the board. And you can always go for 2. They're only down by 8 right now, so it's still a one-possession game. So as long as the defense keeps playing like it has been, you get that offense settled in, I think we're in for a really good second half.
You bet. That's your keys to the game for the second half. First, get the stop, and then get Chapa and Torres and company fired up on offense. As we watch the Hereford band, we prepare for the San Angelo Lakeview band and some musical entertainment. Our halftime show is brought to you by Pixelcast Media. Broadcast tonight presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I want to remind you, Concho Sports also brings you Wall Hog home games and Central Bobcat home games. Bobcats won last night over Midland in convincing fashion. And they are facing Permian in a couple of weeks. Wall is at TLCA tonight. You can watch that on Concho Sports Network. Watch both games at the same time. And next week they will take on Jim Ned, and that's going to be a real good one. So be sure and join us for these games. You can watch on your TV, on the Concho Sports Network Roku or Fire TV app, or just at conchosports.com, YouTube, or at the Concho Sports Facebook page. We'll be back with more on the Pixelcast Media halftime show after this. You're watching Chiefs football, Lakeview football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Ariana Serrano. The team best of the week is Victoria Diaz. Please enjoy the performance of Blurred Lines. Right here at Angelo Stadium for the Concho Classic Marching Festival. Lakeview performs at 7, Central at 7:15, and Angelo State at 7:30. The band appreciates your attendance and support. Entrance fee is $6. Please enjoy our first performance of our full 2021 production, Rainstorm, by John Shannon.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Wrapping up the Pixelcast Media halftime show. Great job by the Lakeview Band with the musical entertainment. 14-7 is the score. The Hereford Whitefaces, the Herd, as you see them coming out on the field with the smoke. They lead it 14-7 over your Lakeview Chiefs. They will get the ball first in the second half. That's dangerous, but the defense for Lakeview really did step up to the end of the half with a big defensive stand to keep them out of the end zone. They have a nice inflatable. Always like to kind of do the battle of the inflatables and think about what we can do with our inflatable game to defeat the opponent. But yeah, they even have the smoke with it, so
nice little touch.
Good presentation. Your inflatable game is a major part of your team. You know, you got to be on point. Loving the lights. They accentuate the blue. And the Bedazzled Drill team as they get everybody fired up for the second half, and it should be a good one. Darren Prater and J.D. Raggio with you. Our broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union tonight on Concho Sports Network. Pixelcast Media brought you our halftime show, and Shirts Landscape Company with our second half kickoff as the Chiefs are on the field. As we get ready for district to start against Fort Stockton on the road next week. Here's some scores around the district. 22-8, Canyon leads Andrews. Pampa leads Big Spring 23-7. Of course, we're 14-6 here. Fort Stockton leads El Dorado High School Aztecs, different El Dorado, 7-0. And here we go, ready to kick it off and get the second half underway. The Shirts Landscape Company kickoff is up, and we are underway. Returned well. 35-40, sideline. Somebody's going to have to get him. They corral him near midfield. He's out of bounds at the 45, so a great return, and they're going to have very nice field position thanks to Noah Brown.
Yeah, he had a good return in the first half as well, and another really good return, great field position. The Herd have had great field position pretty much all game. They had one drive, their first drive started at like the 30 of Lakeview. They had that blocked punt. The drive started at the 2. Unfortunately for them, that one didn't prosper anything. And then I'd say that their average field position to start is around the 40-45 yard line.
Yeah, and that's not where you want them to start, especially when you trail 14-6. But the defense did very well keeping them out of the end zone at the end of the second quarter. And the handoff, right where they left off, goes to Suarez. Gerardo Garcia is your quarterback for the Herd. Garcia is a senior.
And both these teams, you were talking about those scores from around the districts. Both these teams are in really similar situations because no district games yet, so technically nothing has counted yet for either of these squads, but both of them have 2 5-1 teams in district, and then one team that's struggling a little bit. So they got some tough games coming up.
Fort Stockton always a tough opponent for Lakeview. So coming in with a 3-game winning streak would really be great. Hereford 4-2 coming into this contest. They beat Andrews last week. Second down for the Herd. You can watch all your Concho Sports Network broadcasts live and on demand, conchosports.com, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank you for joining us tonight for the broadcast. Let's see. So it is a Texas Bank first down. Garcia throws to Suarez, and he can't hang on to it. It hits the turf. It will be down. The whistles are blowing. But good hustle anyway from Lucas Mary to pick it up.
Yeah, always a good idea. You never know when that's going to be considered a fumble, but that did look like it was a forward pass, so that is just going to be incomplete, bringing up second down for the Whitefaces as we get a look at their band on the opposite side.
They're rocking and rolling. They brought a good little crowd, too, considering they're, what, 3 hours away?
I believe it's more like 4 because they're up there close to Amarillo.
Yeah. Hereford runs out of the shotgun. They have 2 backs stacked. Gerardo runs to the 30-yard line. Good run from the quarterback, the senior.
Yeah, Talamontes there had 2 guys come in and block him because he was trying to set that edge, not allow him outside, but once he broke that contain, easy run there, and I believe that's a first down there for Hereford.
Texas Bank first down. Tevin White, junior linebacker for the Chiefs, made the stop. So a Texas Bank 1st and 10 for the Herd. Man in motion. And the handoff again to Suarez, and he is driven backwards by the Lakeview Chiefs.
That time I saw Eric Paez look like he had just gotten off a block. You'll see big number 70. He'll shed a block here. Falls down and then sort of just falls right into his hands. As a defensive player, you'd ask for nothing better.
Yeah. He's like, hang on, I'll grab him. J.D. Salgado finished off the tackle. Chiefs looking like they want to blitz to the outside. They do, and there's a completion to the outside, and a Texas Bank first down. There's a flag. Noah Brown on the reception, the senior wide receiver.
Looked like Salgado lost his helmet there on the play, and I think either number 5 or number 7 on Hereford, probably the tight end number 5, Hayden Gonzalez, is going to be called with the penalty.
Seen a lot of helmets go flying off this year.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 4 in the offense. 15-yard penalty for the dead ball spot. 1st and 10 Hereford. Number 18 can stay in the game.
So it is going to be on Hereford. The first down will count, so it'll be a first down, but instead of 1st and 10, I believe it'll be 1st and 25 after the personal foul. And since it was the personal foul, Salgado is able to stay in the game for Lakeview.
Okay, I didn't know that was the rule, that something like that happens. Are you not allowed to pick up the opposing team's helmet? I didn't see what happened.
I also didn't see what happened, but his helmet definitely got knocked off, and I guess he is allowed to stay in the game.
I know you're not allowed to run off with the helmet to your sideline and hold it in the air, probably. To the 30-yard line, a little gain there. Suarez, their biggest weapon as far as running the ball.
Okay, so it was just a 1st and 10, not 1st and 25, but they were moved 15 yards back.
Yeah, that's a little confusing. Pablo Madero wearing number 11, looking to the sideline and making sure everything's in line with defensive coordinator Derek Allenbar and his plan. Right side and smashed.
Elijah Stone.
Wow.
That time called run in the alley as it's sitting down there. Sees it, attacks.
Noah Brown. And Stone is the guy that brought him down. Did I do that? I keep misidentifying Stone. I apologize to Stone because he's a heck of a player. It is 3rd down and 8. Chiefs not going to bring it, but the lineman will. Short pass caught, and they get right to him and bring him down. Short of the first down.
But this is a 4th and manageable. 4th and 2, you're definitely going to see Hereford go for this. If they had got that sack, would have probably been maybe consider going for it, but now 4th and 2 for sure. I'm expecting Hereford to go for it here.
Dominic Perales on the reception. 4th down. Yeah, obviously they don't have somebody that can make any kind of field goal at any length.
I don't see Garcia out there on the field right now. Looks like that they're in sort of a wildcat because I think it's a different Garcia. Did he get it?
It's going to be close. No, he's going to be short. The defense going to do it again. They're going to stop him again.
Looked like Eric Alvarez was in there on the Wildcat for them, and to no avail. It's going to be Lakeview. First down. Defense with another hole. Look at all those guys coming up to the left. Get one block. Linebackers just shooting the alley. That was a really great job. Meet him right at the point of contact.
The defense gaining some confidence. You know, they did what they needed to do. They had to do that. You can't afford to get further behind. Now it's the offense's turn with Jacob Chapa. Number 3 with Torres to his left, and he hands it to Torres. He's met at the line of scrimmage, and he won't get much as Jose Solorzano got to him first. Solorzano, the junior linebacker.
Yeah, the run game for Lakeview has not really been there tonight. I believe the halftime stat was they're only at about 40 yards running and 50 yards passing. So definitely still need to get this offense rolling. Because that defense, 2 big stops in a row, no points on the last 2 drives. And it's the offense's turn to cash in.
And they need to rest a little bit. They'll need them to get right back out onto the field. Here's Chapa, wants to throw. Now pressure coming as Chapa runs to the right side, and he will go out of bounds past the 30-yard line.
Got about 5 or 6 yards on the play there, so it's third and manageable.
Coach Mejia giving the signal into Chapa. He'll have Torres as his back. Let's see. Trying to look at the bottom of the screen here. Jason Anderson and Adrian Flores, who has a touchdown tonight. They are to the bottom of your screen as receivers. And here goes Chapa. Texas Bank first down and then some. They could have come close to getting a penalty that time after they ran him out of bounds.
Had 3 wide receivers to the bottom side, just ran not even really a quarterback draw, just really just quarterback right up the middle.
And we're keeping an eye on Morris Pendelberg, who's a force. He's been the rock in the shoe of the Lakeview offense tonight. He was heading downfield just in case he escaped. Chapa throwing high, incomplete. Tried to hit Jason Anderson. Anderson's a big weapon, though.
I like what they're doing. I like the more intermittent passing game. Not necessarily just throwing it, trying to find the Hail Mary every single time. Just got to find that completion there. Looked like they had that about 6-yard out. Looked open.
Yeah, they did go quite a distance down the field on passes first to start off the game. Torres to the left, 3 receivers. Pressure coming. Chapa tries to escape, but he won't. And they will bring him down
56,
rather quickly. Yeah.
Clayton Altman on the sack there. It looked like someone came shooting up the middle. And that's when you just got to really stay in your rush lanes as those defenders. You'll see it right here. Someone is unblocked. Yep, forces Chapa to step up. And then Altman just staying right there in that rush lane. Easy sack for him. And a big third down here for Lakeview. It's going to be 3rd and 16.
Turnovers, disastrous. Don't do anything. Don't take too many chances as far as throwing the ball into crowds on these big third downs. Anderson in motion. Chapa gonna run it. Chapa stopped after about 4 or 5 yards. Yeah, Morris Pendelberg was in on that one. He gets a high five.
Mm-hmm. And if you're Lakeview here, with the way your defense is playing, you got to punt this one.
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job of getting their defense at least a little bit of rest, but you really got, if you're the defense right now, you got to try to look for another turnover and help your offense out a little bit. This offense is still struggling to get going.
They need some kind of spark, a big play. Or
a big play without a penalty.
Get some help from the other team with some penalties, kind of mistakes, miscues. Torres into punt. Gets the snap. Nice punt. Fair catch at the 26-yard line. That's where the Herd offense will start again on the Texas Bank first down. Eric Alvarez with the fair catch. Thanks for joining us on the broadcast tonight here on Concho Sports Network. Appreciate you. Also, Wall is playing tonight. They had the lead on TLCA. You can watch that one at Concho Sports Network as well.
Personal foul, number 13 for the defense. Penalty tap the distance from the goal to the goal for the end of the kick. First down, Herford.
Looks like we got a personal foul there on Herford. So they'll be 15 yards further back.
That probably infuriates the coach because that's 2 personal fouls. And
yeah, because those are things that you can control. So that's definitely something that Coach Neron's not going to be very happy with. And now instead of starting at the 26, you're starting at the 13.
That's what they need, the Lakeview Chiefs, a little help like that. Suarez, short run, and he's brought down at the 16-yard line.
And Talamontes grabbed the ankles there. Nice job of limiting that run.
Elias Talamontes, the senior, our Best Tech Scholar athlete a few weeks ago. Juan Ortiz at nose out of that 3-4. Antonio Ronquillo, the senior, at end. Josh Torres, Salgado, Tavin White, Ricky Ramirez, the linebacking core. Coming left, Noah Brown. Doesn't get much at all. He's run out of bounds.
Yeah, short pass, great job limiting that one. They've run that a few times, and I'm sure at halftime that was one of the adjustments for Lakeview in order to shut down Brown. Brown's had a couple really big plays, at least in the first half, and on a couple kickoffs for Hereford.
I think that was Stone that ran him out of bounds. 3rd down and 6. This defense seems to just be gaining more and more confidence.
Yeah, Stone and Mary both back there, only sophomores. They're going to be huge for Lakeview in the coming years.
There's the future of the Chiefs. Man in motion. Rush coming. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to run it. And he will not get past the Lakeview Chiefs defense as Brandon Cruz stops him in his tracks. It's 4th down.
It's going to be a close one.
I think. Oh, he got it. Look at Cruz there, boy. He wasn't going to let go. His head snapped back and everything. He's a tough player.
Looked like he was a little bit short, but they give him a good spot on that one, I guess. And 1st down there for the Herd.
Well, it was close, but Texas Bank 1st down, and that keeps this possession alive for the Herd. Suarez to the right of Garcia.
Like a screen here. Nothing going.
Boy, he better get rid of it soon. Oh, he threw it into a crowd.
And
is it caught? It is.
Very interesting play. I'm not sure why there's not a illegal man downfield, because you'll see on this replay that it's a screen, so all the linemen start going downfield. Nothing's thrown. And you see these linemen, 65, he's at least 4 yards deep. And instead of an interception, it's about a 12-yard gain.
They had a chance at a pick. Tavin White almost got it. So we will have timeout here. Somebody down? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, Tavin White almost got that ball. He went up for it just off his fingertips. I want to remind you we're live streaming Central, Lakeview, and Wall home football games. Wall has the lead on TLCA tonight as they get ready for Jim Ned next week, #1 team in the state. You don't want to miss any of this. So all you have to do to catch it is really your favorite way to do it with Concho Sports Network. Watch on your TV on the Concho Sports Network Roku or Fire TV app, or at conchosports.com. You can also check out YouTube, and be sure and check us out on Facebook as well. Hopefully we'll see the blue and white lights tonight. Some more. Pressure coming. They get him from behind. Ball on the ground. They'll get it back, but still, they snuck up on him that time.
And Talamontes from the outside linebacker position. You'll see him at the top of the screen coming around. Gets the ball.
Yeah.
And Johnny on the spot there, Tommy Suarez, easily picks this one up.
Yeah, he didn't see Talamontes coming.
I think there was a flag on this play, though.
Illegal formation.
Too many men in the backfield on that one. That's usually on your receivers, not being on the line.
You know, the Lakeview players have come up on the quarterback rather quickly on some plays where he barely had time to react.
They've definitely gotten a good rush, and that's why this Hereford offense has really stalled since they've scored a couple of times, but really haven't had much going either.
The clock is ticking at 2:29. Blitz coming, handoff. Suarez tries to get to the outside. They try to corral him, and they do. Right past the line of scrimmage.
It looks like a flag came in late. I'm guessing it's going to be a personal foul on the defense here, because it looked like he was down and someone went in on the top of him. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, no, it was a face mask. 15 yards on the personal foul. And that's a real killer, because that would have been 3rd and 11 for Hereford. And instead, it's going to be 1st and 10 for first and 10 instead of 3rd and 11.
See, little things like that have hurt the Chiefs this year. You know, you're getting to the quarterback, you're making plays, you're sticking those tackles. You're not arm tackling, letting them get by you, and then a mistake. A penalty will cost you. Good job on that, by the way. Ricky Ramirez grabbed him, wouldn't let go.
And read option there, Eric Paez, big number 70, another really good tackle there in the middle.
Good job by Paez bringing Suarez down. It is 2nd down. Time is of the essence now. We're under 2 minutes to go in the third. You see the total yards there, the team stats, 198 to 110. In the air, Hereford has the advantage. Rushing yards a lot more than Lakeview. Had a couple of turnovers. Snap. It's Suarez again. Left side. Suarez will get a little. They'll push him backwards.
Yeah, not much there again. Another 3rd down here for Lakeview. It looks like 3rd and 6 this time. Overall, this defense has done a really good job of limiting this offense, really limiting the run game and getting to the passer. And
they've done a great job tonight. Juan Ortiz comes back into the game.
Yeah, big opportunity here for Lakeview to get off the field if they can keep him here or push him back a little bit. I imagine Hereford would punt.
Derek Taylor comes into the game for the Chiefs at defensive back. Looks like they want to blitz on this 3rd and 6. Man in motion. Garcia. He's got a Chief right on top of him, but he gets the throw away, and it is right in the hands of Brown. Oh, goodness. That's a touchdown for Hereford. They almost had Garcia, but he had time to throw to Noah Brown for the touchdown.
Yeah, look, a little bit of a busted coverage maybe. Brown you'll see streaking across the middle. He's right there lined up in the slot on the left side, just runs right by his man, runs right by the middle linebacker as well, and there's just not much you can do when the ball's dropped into his hands like that if you're Lakeview.
Talamentes almost got to Garcia too. Here's the extra point. They're perfect on those, 3 for 3. 21 to 6 is now our score. Chiefs need to answer. We'll see if they do with the Schertz Landscape kickoff coming up after this. You're watching Lakeview Chiefs football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, Lakeview Chiefs in a bit of a hole. Chief football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union as we get ready for the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff to the Chiefs. Hereford Whitefaces lead at 21 to 6, and the Herd scored on a pass. 30 yards plus from Garcia to Noah Brown, but the Chiefs say, hey, wait a minute, we're not going to go down without swinging. And they do that time, thanks to Torres with the return.
Yeah, great return. And when your offense is struggling, special teams can help just like that. And they're going to be starting from about the 35-yard line in plus territory.
He almost broke it.
Yeah, he saw the hole, really just attacked it, made his way all the way outside.
Good job by Adrian Flores. I think I said Torres instead of Flores. Good job, Adrian Flores. And he ended up on the track. That's scary.
Maybe a little bit of a late hit, but I guess the refs are letting him play out here tonight. And we got a new quarterback in the game.
Cade Henry back?
Yep.
And he's in trouble. Well, this guy named Morris Pendlebury is on that again. He will add to his sack totals.
And if you're Henry here, you sees his first read, kind of panics on the second one, and unfortunately there's just nothing he can do after that.
Pendlebury grabbed him first, then he had Eric Alvarez also on him. They'll both get the sack. So they go to the sideline to talk to Coach Hector Guevara as we get ready for one more. 21-6, Chiefs trail. They're still fighting, though, and we'll be back. Chiefs football, Lakeview Chief football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Fourth quarter coming up after this on Concho Sports Network.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Best Tech also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Best Tech 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
About to begin the fourth and final quarter of play as the Lakeview Chiefs trail 21-6 to the Herd from Hereford. Lakeview Chief football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and J.D. Raggio with the call tonight on Concho Sports Network Live. Chiefs still fighting after Adrian Flores' return of the kickoff that has them in Herd territory. And the handoff, Torres out of a tackle, reverses directions, running like a man possessed inside the 30-yard line, still on his feet. They didn't bring him down at all. Forward motion stops at the 29-yard line for Torres.
That was a huge run because instead of, it was starting at second and 18, 19, and now it's just going to be a 3rd down and 4. Very manageable, great run. I like the idea of getting Cade Henry in at quarterback because 100 yards in 3 quarters is just not going to get it done. No matter how good your defense is playing, you need your offense to do a little bit more than that for Lakeview.
Last week on 4th down, Henry comes in, completes a pass to Chapa to keep the drive alive, and they would score on the next play. Here he is again, putting it on his shoulders. They're going to have to grab him and wrestle him to the ground. He doesn't go down easy.
Does a great job there, and it does look like he got the first down.
It's going to be close.
Maybe not quite. We'll see how this spot is. Looks like it should be around the 25 right there.
Slade head grabbed him first to bring him down.
Looks like it is going to be 4th down and 1 to go.
Well, needless to say, they'll go for it.
They just brought the jumbo package in, I can tell you that much. Look at this offensive line. Look at your middle linebacker sitting there right in the middle. 2 running backs in behind him.
Got the big boys in out of the wishbone. Torres, Torres is going to break free and score. Look at him go. Torres, touchdown, Lakeview Chiefs.
That's your bull package, your jumbo package, whatever you want to say. Get all the big guys in there, and that's a lot more than 1 yard for the Chiefs. Huge play on that one, and like you said, Josh Torres has sort of been the catalyst for this offensive drive this time. We'll see it again here. The big boys just opened up a huge hole. Torres sneaks out the side. Another great block there by Salazar to spring him for the touchdown. And that's a walk-in for Torres. And I'm guessing we're going for 2 here. Yep.
All right. Let's decide this issue right now. 26-yard touchdown for Torres. Out of the wishbone, too. Old school.
And Hereford does not have the right personnel out there. They're going to take their first time out because they know how crucial this two-point conversion here is.
Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. And we will keep it here because this is a big deal. Going for 2.
Fourth and 1 turned into, what was that, a 19-yard touchdown? And then
yeah, I think it was 20-plus yards. Oh, it's time for the helmet shuffle. Last night Larry was he was mesmerized by that thing. I think he picked it right, too. Tiffany Sellers Realtor bringing you our timeouts, 949-5575. That leaves Hereford with 2. Lakeview still has all of theirs for this final pre-district tune-up, and then everything counts. Not too many teams in the district for either team.
Yeah, seven games into the season.
Yeah.
Haven't played a district game yet. It's a little bit unheard of, but District 2 and District 3 respectively for these teams.
So the Chiefs, look at them run up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry. Out of the wishbone. Chapa is hit as he turns to run the option, and they will drive him backwards. Not going to get it.
And you know who it was. It was the man himself, Morris Pendleberg, just getting up from the ground. Another critical play by him on that two-point conversion.
Now 9-point game.
You'll see him just shoot right up the middle here.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it looks like it's 52.
Yeah, it is 52.
52 almost unblocked in there. It looks like Keegan Dominguez.
Yeah, he got in there fast. That's Keegan Dominguez, the junior. We still got a light show. We still have a game with 10:23 to go. 21-12. Lakeview Chiefs football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, 21-12. Torres with a 26-yard run for the touchdown, a dynamic run. The two-point conversion didn't work, though, so we remained at 21-12. Hereford leads San Angelo Lakeview. And after the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff, the Whitefaces will come back out on offense. The Chiefs' defense has played really well, but there was one long pass play that got by them, and that's why Hereford has 21 points instead of 14.
If this defense can just play this drive like they have for the majority of the game, get a stop here, get the ball back in the hands of the Chiefs, they need to do something pretty quick. It's 10 minutes, 23 seconds, and it's a two-score game now after that two-point conversion. Didn't go according to plan.
Quarterback Gerardo Garcia, obviously more dangerous than we thought. He put the ball right in Noah Brown's hands on that score.
Another really good tackle there, Eric Paez.
It'll be second down, 10 minutes to go in the game, so they got to get this stop. These quarters are running by quickly with all the running.
And Hereford has ran a lot today, and I'm sure they will continue now, especially with 9 minutes and counting here in the fourth quarter.
Garcia to throw. He takes a hit, but he gets it downfield. It's almost intercepted, but it's bounced right into the hands of Noah Brown. He does it again.
That is a backbreaker. It's almost intercepted. I think that was 24 Derek Taylor, and just basically laid it on a silver platter to Noah Brown, who just walks into the end zone on that one.
Well, Noah Brown has made his presence known as of late.
Hurts. Got a replay of it here.
And the quarterback took a hit, too. Garcia.
Got a
Garcia.
read option. Great
Talamantes.
defense. He's right in the right spot in his hands. And,
Yeah, Derek Taylor, the junior.
That's an opportunity for a turnover, get your offense the ball back, and instead going the other way for 6.
Extra point is good. Our score 28-12. Hereford leads San Angelo Lakeview. 9:34 to go in the game. Lakeview Chiefs football presented tonight live by First Community Federal Credit Union. We're back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Bell Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
We are back at San Angelo Stadium. Our score 28-12. The Hereford Whitefaces lead your Lakeview Chiefs. Lakeview Chief football presented on Concho Sports Network by First Community Federal Credit Union. Well, the Chief defense has played very well. Unfortunately, there have been a couple of plays, though. One of them, a legit touchdown pass. The last one, a touchdown pass that really shouldn't have been, from Garcia to Noah Brown. Almost intercepted by Derek Taylor. It was off his fingertips and into the hands of the receiver Brown for the touchdown. Extra point made it 28-12.
Lakeview will have some pretty good field position here to start. They need to strike quickly. And then maybe think about going for an onside kick if they don't get. Because technically they could score, get the 2-point conversion, still an 8-point game. So we're still in a 2-possession game right here.
They've been starting right before the half with a goal line stand. The defense has been stopping this team. They've been very physical with them. Just those 2 passes made a huge difference. And Noah Brown, you can say he had a hand in, if they end up winning, he may have been the deciding factor.
Absolutely, and a screenplay there that was sniffed out there by the Herd. Had to just throw that one into the ground.
Second down for Chapa and the Chiefs. We saw Cade Henry come in at quarterback briefly, and now he is back.
Yeah,
he is back.
His 3rd drive in a row. They need more passing right now, so makes sense that he's in.
Wanted a little bit of spark, and Chapa is a good receiver, but they don't connect that time.
They did get the flag, though.
Flag down, yeah. And from the reaction of, let's see, of Zevin Gonzalez, it's going to be against Herford. And judging from Chapa's reaction as well. John Kellermeister, our referee, gives the decision there.
It's really nice because it's an automatic 1st down instead of 3rd down on that one.
Yeah, if you do score and hopefully get the 2, I don't know. Maybe onside kick, or is it, or let the defense do their thing?
I think if you score within the next 3 minutes or so, you can kick it. But if it's 5 and under, I think you might have to do the onside kick.
Here's the throw. Intercepted. Devin Casillas. And he is into Lakeview territory. That may be the deciding defensive play of the game for Hereford. Devin Casillas.
Huge play. We'll see it here on the replay. Henry drops back looking for the main man, Chapa, again. Unfortunately, a little bit overthrown and behind him, right into the chest of the defender, going the other way. And now Hereford's definitely just going to look to start running down the clock as much as they can on this drive.
Look for a healthy diet of Suarez running the football. The Texas Bank 1st down is at the 46-yard line.
Suarez, or I think they have 21, Miguel Carrillo in there now. He is the one with the ball.
Okay. Carrillo to the 40-yard line. Decent little run and gain. That's all they have to do. Casillas has 3 solo tackles, 4 assists. Don't see him down as having any interceptions this year. So that was his first. Yeah. That was his first interception of the year. He did cause a fumble a few weeks ago. Gerardo hands it off again for a few yards. Yeah, it'll be close. It's going to be third down.
And if you're the Whitefaces, there's nothing wrong with that. Right now you're looking to just run the ball, get 3 or 4 yards each time, rinse and repeat, keep running the ball, keep just getting first downs, take as much time off this clock as you can.
The most solo tackles, I was trying to find the solo tackle leader for Lakeview here.
Meanwhile, Hereford goes for the quarterback sneak under center again, and they pick up at least 3, so that'll be a first down.
Yeah, that's a Texas Bank. First down for Hereford. They get a couple more, it may be lights out for the Chiefs. 8 minutes to go and counting. Texas Bank first down is at the 35-yard line. We're talking about Casillas. Who was it played for the Cowboys, Casillas? Tony Casillas. That was a Dallas Cowboy. That was just bugging me. I'm like, where have I heard that in football before? The band still believes.
I believe that was the Hereford band, so they're probably enjoying it.
Yeah. They do. And a little spin and to the 30-yard line. Lakeview Chiefs driving back a little bit. Decent little gain right at the 30. Miguel Carrillo is a senior.
Probably one of those trusty, more hands-oriented running backs in that he probably doesn't fumble much, knows how to keep the ball. Just really trusty running back for a couple yards whenever you need to pound it like this.
Suarez has done a good job tonight. You give him a rest a little bit. He's run the ball quite a bit. That's a good run, and that'll be a Texas Bank first down inside the 25. So now they're just following their game plan exactly the way they want it to go.
Yep, clock keeps ticking down. Under 6:50 now. You can see Carrillo, nice job planting that left foot in the ground, hitting the hole. And he does get met there at the end by Salgado.
So Carrillo, he's gotten quite a few yards this year. He had over 50 in a game. Longest run is 26. Here he is again. Going to make them stop that. They're going to make them stop him. And so far, it hasn't happened.
Like a little counter play there up the middle, probably like a 6-hole or so, a little bit inside.
Thanks to all of our sponsors for making this possible. Of course, First Community Federal Credit Union, Pixelcast Media. We really enjoy bringing you all the bells and whistles of the broadcast at Pixelcast Media. Shirts Landscape Company, Texas Bank. Concho Bail Bonds, Avis and Budget Rent-A-Car. Appreciate all of y'all and everybody on the screen, too. There's a completion, and this could be a score. 5-yard line and a touchdown. Oh, goodness gracious, that was a punch. Well, things getting a little chippy. Lucas Mary, after he crossed the goal line, basically finished the tackle, so he got up and took a punch at him.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a touchdown. I don't know if that was a punch, more if he was trying to shove him back.
It was like a cat slap.
He did, in fact, sort of. It did look like a punching motion. He definitely made contact with him, so we'll see what they call here.
It was just you're getting a little too familiar check. Yeah, it's going to be offsetting. They were both a little guilty on that. But nonetheless, it's a touchdown. And that probably put it away. We got Braden Mendoza.
Yep, his first receiving of the day.
Now, what has happened with this Herd team? All of a sudden, they're these razzle-dazzle pass throwers.
Well, Lakeview was probably playing the run a little bit too much, and it was opening up everything in behind.
Little things make a difference. Extra points. They're perfect on those. 35-12. Chiefs trail here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this. You are watching Lakeview Chiefs football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Enjoy the highlights. We'll be back after this.
patriotic,
Innovative.
Dependable.
family values,
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, Lakeview Chiefs trail 35-12 against Hereford. The latest score from Hereford, a pass. They've come alive on the passing. They don't do it much, but they've had some success. Braden Mendoza on the score.
Looked like we had another set of personal fouls after the extra point. But yeah, 3 passing touchdowns in a row for the Whitefaces.
And now Coach Naran is going to come out and have a word with John Kellermeyer and the crew about that. So that's, 2 offsetting penalties, personal fouls.
And man, this one spiraled out of control very quickly for the Chiefs.
Yeah, and if you look at the score, you think, well, Hereford dominated. They really didn't. It comes down to 3 plays, really. The pass from Garcia to Braden Mendoza. Mendoza gets the touchdown and thought that Lucas Mary hung on to him, slung him to the ground, and so he retaliated, and that's how we ended up with the first one.
And the stats do tell part of the story because Lakeview's offense has struggled all night, only 144 yards. Hereford has had a lot of opportunities on offense, and that's, I think, why we see 367 yards, because that really doesn't tell how well this Lakeview defense has played at times tonight. Just a couple, like you said, big plays.
The Shirts landscape kickoff is on the ground. Jose Duque kicked that one off,
and it looked like it was going to be fair caught, one of the Chiefs, and then he thinks he's being called off. The other guy doesn't think he's being called off. Hereford has the opportunity to catch it right out of the air, but he drops it. I'm not sure who ended up with this one.
Well, they're going to discuss that. There's a flag down. And Adam Naran, the head coach.
It's going to be kick-catch interference.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's an interesting call because it didn't look like he was going to catch it. However, that is the call. 15 yards. Lakeview is going to take over in Herd territory. They need to strike quickly, get an onside kick, strike quickly.
Right. You strike quickly, you get an onside kick. You strike quickly again. You go for 2 and get it, then you do an onside kick and you strike quickly again. That's all that has to happen. What's to stop that?
One of those easier said than done things, but Chiefs with an opportunity nevertheless. 5:16 to go here in the fourth. They need to get something going here, though. That's for sure.
Well, any kind of weird scenario you can think about in football that's happened before, and Cade Henry can't hang on to that snap. And
I say that is not the type of start that you want in that kind of drive. That looked like it went right through Henry's hands, that one.
5:16 left in the contest. We've been seeing Mr. Kellermeyer in the white hat a lot lately. Cade Henry at quarterback. He is a senior. Wyatt Henry is a sophomore. He's a threat to catch the ball for the Chiefs. Might see him. Sebastian Manley, we haven't said that name tonight much. But Torres, we say that one plenty, and he's not finished. First down, Texas Bank first down for Josh Torres.
That's another one of those. They had a bad first down, second down, really nice run by Torres, gets them into third and manageable, probably about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 on this one. Really nice run back into the Herd territory.
And Lakeview, at least if they could get down there and make it 35-20, that's still, that still shows some fight and a little bit of a moral victory.
Yeah, and that at this point, that's almost what you're going for a little bit, because in all reality, this game still does not count for anything, because it's not one of the 3 district games that they have, and even if you can get this offense going a little bit towards the end of this game, that'll make you feel better going into the next couple.
I believe we have a timeout on the field. Okay, that's the first timeout of the half for the Chiefs. 35-12 is the score. Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. We'll be back. Chiefs football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Back after this on Concho Sports Network.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Lakeview Chief football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Chiefs trying to get some more points on the board before this one wraps up and they get ready for Fort Stockton on the road to start the district. That's a Texas Bank first down for the Chiefs here with the ball. 3:57 and counting. Some scores. Sweetwater leads Snyder in the fourth quarter, 41-31. Sweetwater leads them. And we got a taste of the Snyder Tigers a few weeks ago. Brady 41, Ballinger 26. Jim Ned 48-7 over Early. They face the Wall Hawks next week on Concho Sports Network. Get your popcorn ready.
We got a trick play here.
Uh-oh. Is that Henry throwing? And, can't hang on to it. Almost for Wyatt Henry. Good coverage on the play.
Chop it to Henry to Henry.
Yeah.
I like the play call. Maybe just have him going on the inside on a post. Oh, it just comes out of bounds and loses it. Great defense by
Devin. That's Casillas.
Yeah.
Who got the interception.
And it looks like they throw out the gloves for Chapa because he's going from QB to receiver.
Heiko 14, Cross Plains 6. El Dorado ranked at number 8, 40-14 over Miles right now. We have a good team in El Dorado. They usually do. Oh, ball's on the ground. I think Torres got back on it. He did. Getting a little sloppy.
Yeah, that's something that you don't want to see if you're Coach Guevara, is just them getting sloppy, because moving into district play, you need them to be clean. Moving through like the stages of the team, you need them to be sort of in that performing and like that cohesion as to have already happened. It looks like they're still having a couple little difficulties. The Chiefs are today.
Little hiccups, but still go to Fort Stockton and get them all fixed and win that district. Number 8 Mason leads Center Point 41-0. Chris Stovall over Rock Springs 41-8 right now in the fourth quarter. Hawley leads Haskell 40-0. Well, those Bearcats can play ball, ranked at number 6. There's a reception inside the 40-yard line.
It's like Flores. Adrian has had a couple good catches.
He has a touchdown.
Yeah. 4th and 9. This will basically be the ball game for the Chiefs.
Last stand for the Chiefs. Hopefully they can keep breathing, keep fighting. Water Valley 56, Arion County 32. Water Valley Wildcats ranked number 4. 6-man action. Henry gonna throw long. Caught! Chapa! Second week in a row they've had a big play between Henry to Chapa, and this is gonna be a touchdown. Chapa doesn't quit. Henry doesn't quit.
Great play, just unloaded the cannon on that one. I thought he was overthrowing his receiver, but then it's Chapa in behind. We'll see it on the replay here. It looks like the Herd also had a free rusher, so Henry throws this one. Guy fell down, and Chapa in behind, sitting under that one, scores. They should be going for 2 here. Yep, and then, of course, we're going to see an onside kick after this.
Absolutely. 1:44 to go, and, they could think about Henry to Chapa a little more. work Henry in a little more and let Chapa a little more variety earlier in the game.
And the Chiefs are going to take a timeout here.
Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. I was just looking at some scores here. Go over some scores. Midlothian Heritage is ranked number 9. They lead Brownwood 29-13. Now from last night on Concho Sports Network, Central beat Midland 41-17 in district action. They get ready for Permian in a couple weeks. Cooper over Arlington Heights. That's Abilene Cooper 43-0. The Battle of the River was last night. The Goldthwaite Eagles defeated San Saba 28-26.
Oh, wow.
And that's a big deal, man. I actually did one of those.
Pretty good the last couple of years.
Yeah. I called one of those games from Rogan Field in San Saba. It's surrounded by trees. They call it the graveyard because there's a lot of mystery. Old burial ground, kids being grabbed by the foot as they run. Yeah. It's a cool place. Good rivalry. Love a good Texas rivalry in football.
2-point conversion.
Cade Henry throws. Got it. He got it. That's Manley. Hadn't said his name tonight. Devastian Manley gets it.
I think that's his first catch of the evening. Big one for 2. 15-point game now.
Yeah, Manley's been pretty silent. Of course, they're going to put guys on him. Very good player. Young player, too. And there go the lights. Yes, 35-20. We'll be back. Lakeview Chiefs football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We're back after this on Concho Sports.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, the Lakeview Chiefs may not come out on top in this game, but they have a lot of positives to take away from it. They trail 35-20. Lakeview Chief football presented on Concho Sports Network, presented to you by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoff's brought to you by Shirts Landscape Company.
And onside kick coming here. You can see the ball right there sort of laying flat, sideways.
Torres gives the signal, and here we go with the onside. And it will be easily picked up by the Herd. That is Slade Head. So Slade gets it. And they can wrap it up with 1:44 to go. Keeping it on the ground. Cade Henry to Chapa for a touchdown strike.
Yeah, now very even in the yards for the Chiefs, 94-94. Definitely want more than 188 total yards in the game, but some promise for the Chiefs. 367 there for the Herd. I think they've just had a lot more opportunities. If we had the amount of plays each team's run, I bet Hereford has at least, I wouldn't say double, but probably at least 1.5 times what Lakeview has had.
Handoff to Carrillo across the 50 and into Lakeview territory, keeping the clock running. The Chiefs have one timeout if they choose. 35-20, so Chapa gets the touchdown strike. They get the 2-point conversion. Devastian Manley gets the reception for the 2 points. So he gets a little highlight tonight. Great young player, just haven't heard much from him tonight. Henry to Chapa seems to be something that works well.
I'm interested to see going forward if they continue starting out with Chapa at quarterback or if they just start Henry and just use Chapa sort of at that Z receiver position where he's really a threat, dangerous. But we'll see moving forward, because after this game is when it really starts to matter for both these teams with the 3 district games coming up.
Showdown with Fort Stockton. You know, a few years ago they started off really, pretty strong, and then Fort Stockton just cast a shadow on the rest of the season.
Yeah, Fort Stockton's been a great team so far this year. They are 5-1. Their only loss is 6-0 Monahans. They currently have 225 points for and only 101 against. So they are really taking it to teams.
Wallhawks against TLCA tonight on Concho Sports Network. They are handily in the lead. They've scored over 50 points tonight. They lead 57-13. Run goes to the 35-yard line, and the clock goes to 3 seconds. They'll reset it. He was in bound, and that will be it. Carlos Duran with that run. And it's time to shake hands. Well, the Chiefs will go to 2-5. 5-2 will be the record for the Hereford Whitefaces, and the Chiefs, this is their final tune-up as they get ready for the games to really count, and there could be some more positive things, and we certainly hope so. They'll kick off district on the road. That's going to wrap it up for the game. 35-20, Hereford over your Lakeview Chiefs. And we'll be back with the Pixelcast Media post-game show coming up in just a few minutes. Lakeview Chiefs football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We're back after this on Concho Sports Network.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, We are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, where the Lakeview Chiefs fall to the Whitefaces of Hereford, the Herd, 35-20. And, the score did not really indicate how good the Chiefs played against this team tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just a couple, we sort of talked about it at the beginning of the game, some big plays and some just mental mistakes, you would almost say, that sort of resulted in points for Hereford. You think about there was an interception. There was an interception that didn't happen that turned into a touchdown. And then there were the two really big touchdown passes, apart from the one that should have been an interception. And there's 21 points right there. Take those off, and it's 20-14 game.
Exactly. And as much as the Herd likes to run the ball, it was several pass plays, like you were saying, that just made the difference. We'll talk specifically in just a second. The scoring started off on the first possession for Hereford. They were very efficient, marching the ball down the field, take a 7-0 lead on a Suarez 2-yard run. Suarez did most of the running for this Herd team. Torres recovered a fumble for Lakeview in the first half, and then it was Adrian Flores that scored on a pass from Chapa. 7-6 is how the score remained, though, because the snap miscommunication, extra point was not good. And we ended the half at 14-6 after a Garcia 1-yard run. But it could have been worse, because right at the end of the half, it was 1st and goal from around the 2-yard line for the Herd. And the Lakeview defense stepped up, stopped them dead in their tracks. 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down. They didn't get it. They got to the quarterback and forced him into a penalty for grounding because he just had to get rid of it. Real momentum builder. The defense stood up, and they came out in the second half, stood up again. They did quite well up until the long pass to Noah Brown, and it was right in his hands, and that put the Herd up 21-6. But Brown wasn't done.
No, he was not.
Another pass downfield from Garcia, and it hit one of the Lakeview players' hands. Just couldn't bring it in. It bounced. These things happen in football.
Yes, they do.
Bounced right into the hands of Noah Brown. Extra points were perfect for the Herd tonight. But the Lakeview Chiefs were not finished scoring. Torres got a touchdown in the second half on a great 26-yard run. But unfortunately, the Herd wasn't through scoring either.
I say it really felt like a game after that one, because they had a couple opportunities, but then, like you said, there was just another backbreaker, and that final touchdown really just put it out of reach.
And the final touchdown was to Braden Mendoza, a pass. Like I said, passes made the difference, and that's where we would end up. Well, actually, the last score was to Chapa from Henry. We've heard that one before last week on a big 4th down. Henry to Chapa for a touchdown this time, and they do get the 2-point conversion. That was the only time we heard from Devastian Manley tonight. So 35-20 is where we ended up. But Lakeview scoring at the end, that's a good morale builder, and getting the 2-point conversion, that's good too.
Yeah, definitely. Total yards sort of, they at least tell one side of the story, because Lakeview struggled on offense today. That is something that I think we can agree on just by watching this one. 20 points is a fair amount for how they played on offense, but I think their defense definitely played better, like you said, than the 35 points and the 383 total yards shows. Like you said, they had that goal line stand and that back-to-back coming out of the half. They got a big stop, got the ball back to the offense, and then just nothing really came out of it. But if you are Lakeview, again, you have 3 district games coming up, and that's what really matters. And there's good things to take out of this game. They played well in multiple facets. First of all, their defense. Their defense, I think, played really well. If they can convert on some of those turnovers, they had the fumble. They almost had the interception. If they can make some of those plays, that'll really translate into these district games, and then this offense will get going. I almost think that Henry should be starting at quarterback just so you can have Chapa, the playmaker that he is, in more space. And I think he can be even more electric out there.
That's the problem with Chapa. He's too good at different positions.
It's a good problem to have.
So, yeah, maybe mix it up a little more early. I did want to mention, on the touchdown passes, at least 2 of them, they got to the quarterback, Torres or Elias Talamantes. They were getting and putting a hit on the quarterback. Just another split second, they would have had him.
Yeah.
So it's just inches.
Just players making plays out there is really what it is. But
district starts next week. Everything starts over. Fort Stockton, it'll be a showdown in Fort Stockton. And we have a showdown coming up on Concho Sports Network next week. We hope you will join us. Wall victorious tonight over TLCA. And they get to play the #1 team in the state, Jim Ned. That will be live on Concho Sports Network. Now, last year, Jim Ned snuck up on everybody, really. Wall was expected to beat them. They go in there and lose, and then Jim Ned wins state in a fantastic finish.
Yeah. It wasn't like a final play touchdown, and then what a way for those the Indians, correct? Jim Ned Indians?
Yeah, and they were so far behind, too.
And
so,
they still haven't lost, so they're taking that momentum and rolling with it.
Well, the Wall Hawks scored what many think was an upset against Mason, state ranked, so, they could do it again. It's going to be exciting. I hope you will join us. 6:45 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. Thanks to everybody that was a part of this one. Pixelcast Media. With Pixelcast, you want a production done? We can provide that. Pixelcast Media, you got to have something you want to get out to the world or just around West Texas. Pixelcast Media. Give us a call, 261-0651, 261-0651. First Community Federal Credit Union, our presenting sponsor tonight. We do appreciate it. And all the other folks, Shirts Landscape Company, Concho Bail Bonds, Avison Budget Rent-A-Car, Texas Bank. Thanks to all of you and all the folks on the screen as well. We do appreciate it. Next week is going to be a lot of fun. Hope you will join us. Thanks to Shay Harris for running everything tonight. And J.D. Raggio, it's been a pleasure, man. You did a great job. Hope we can work together again.
Yes, sir, Darren. This was a great one. Look forward to seeing you guys next week.
35-20 the final, Hereford over Lakeview. District starts next week for Lakeview and on Concho Sports. Showdown next Friday. Hope you will join us. Have a safe weekend, everybody. Have a good one. For everyone who was a part of this one, for Concho Sports Network, I'm Darren Prater. Good night, everybody.
Chiefs football on Concho Sports Network is brought to you by